All right, so we're out and about today, working with Kobi in the shopping center. Good boy. Just getting him a little warmed up to the leash pressure. Yes, good job. Sometimes, especially in a new area with a lot of things going on, it's good to start off with some of those practice drills again, and we'll probably be doing them intermittently to help get him refocused on us. Because I want to see how he does in a social environment. We want him to kind of get used to seeing people and then redirecting his focus back into us, and then sitting and staying. That way we have an opportunity to control his engagements for him, as opposed to just seeing somebody and then running up to them and possibly jumping, right? So we really want to get really far ahead of the problem with jumping by giving him a lot more stability and discipline before he even reaches the person or before the person even reaches him. Okay. So, Kobe, good boy, good sit. Yeah. Because he's on his special diet, we just have, instead of the sensitive stomach treats, we now have the just some chicken. Boy, he seems to really like that too, so hopefully it goes well with his stomach. But that's part of his diet right now, is just the rice and the chicken. So I just got some extra chicken, and I diced it up and put it in the bag. Depending on how far out that you'll go, sometimes it's good to freeze the chicken so that way it thaws while you're out. But we're not too far this time, so it's gonna be okay. Just don't want to have chicken just sitting around in your pocket. Once I get done with this batch of chicken, something else that we can do is just pick up freeze-dried chicken, because that only has chicken as the main ingredient, but it's a lot more portable. Unfortunately, he still hasn't gone to the bathroom, so we're gonna keep an eye on him. Hopefully, I'll be able to at least get him to the mulch or something if it seems like he has to go. Right? So here, because we're going downhill, he's just going a little bit faster than me, hitting the end of the lead. Yes, good boy. With me? Good, up here? Yes. Yes, come. I want him to walk with me for a little bit. Wait. Heel. Kobe. Heel. Good. Yes, good boy. Okay. Very good. There you go. So you can see, especially going forwards, kept finding things to get excited for and picking up the pace. So went back a little bit. Want to try to work with him on a combination of his name, the leash pressure, as well as focus work. So everything that we've been practicing in the neighborhood, but now just with a lot more distractions and adding in that social aspect of people coming around. With any dog, especially puppies, you want to be well aware of their surroundings, especially if anything on the floor. So that way he doesn't pick up anything to eat that he shouldn't be, because he will try to eat everything. He's actually been pretty good about that, though. But especially in like shopping centers, when there's a lot of food places nearby in the middle there, sometimes people leave their trash. You don't want them choking on things or eating things and upsetting his stomach more. So, good boy, good potty. Yeah. Boy. He's doing good. I'm giving him a little bit of leash to play with here, but so long as it's nice and loose, I'm not going to do anything. Because I also want him to, like I say, kind of be out and about, absorbing some of the socializing too. Okay. Yes, good boy. Kobe. Good. All right. And this is where consistency in practice is just going to come into play. I know, I'm working on it. Good boy. The only problem is getting the treats out of the bag takes a little bit longer, so going to have to work on his patience there. Good boy. But at least he is refocused on me and excited for the treats. Both of those are really good things. If he was too focused on somebody else and excited for them, right, to see them, then that jumping behavior would go outwards that way, which is a lot more inappropriate. Most of the time, especially with him, uh, people will want the extra attention, but you always want to be the one to control the engagement and at least be able to ask them first or have them ask you, right, if they can say hi. Just because some people are afraid of dogs, some people don't like dogs, some people are allergic and all that stuff too. So that's why it's really important to check in with everybody first. Watch out for all these spikes here, big guy. Good boy, come. So there you go, good boy. So because we committed to him coming with us, we didn't want him to just be able to fall back and stay there again, right? Now we bring him back over to the area so he can smell, right? But he's not allowed to just continuously pull to get to wherever he wants, especially after a command. Okay. Just going to use some forward leash pressure by walking, and as soon as he complies, we release the pressure. Kobe. Yes, good boy. Needed a little bit of help there. Especially when you're out in these new distracting environments, the more that you go without interacting with him, the more that he'll tend to check out, down, down. So this time, instead of giving him the treat right away, we're going to make sure that we practice him staying down for it. So I'm going to let him know that I have one. It's going to be all the way up here, right? Down. Good boy. Just waiting extra long, down. Yes, good boy. There you go. Good. And you can see there when you do it right and you control his focus and his energy level, you don't even know that he's going to jump. But if we don't do anything at all and he wants something, then he's most likely right now going to default to jumping to get that item. So here, because he's starting to pull, right? Good boy. With me? Up here. Down. Down. Come. With me? All right. So that time, because he jumped up, we just reset the situation again, had him follow me down. Good boy. Up here? Yes. Up here? Yes. Down. Wait. Good boy. And it's important, especially because he's so young, to not get flustered or frustrated. Just try again, because it's part of the reason why we're out here practicing and training is because he needs that practice and he needs more experience learning what is the right thing to do, what is not the right thing to do, and that's going to take trial and error and failures and accomplishments, right? Especially in the beginning, we don't want to hound on the failures so much as we want to focus on what he's doing well, right? Just because he is not going to be perfect, And you don't want to expect that off the bat. It's a good goal to have down the road, but it's an unreasonable expectation right off the bat. Yeah. And follow him around for a little bit. Make sure to use the leash as a boundary so he doesn't go out into the street. Yeah. And like I said, since this is a social session, we want him to get used to being outdoors in a new and exciting environment, still be able to redirect and listen, not just pull because he's excited. Kobe. Oh, good boy. Good listen. Wait. With me. Down. Good. Heel. Good boy. Good heel. Yes. Good heel. Kobe. Yes. Good job. Good boy. Very good. Hi. And then we're letting him be free again. So especially at first, we're going to just divide the time like we did in the neighborhood practices, right? Between formal and informal, formal and informal. But so long as he's not pulling, we're not developing any bad habits, right? Because we're just going between loose leash walking, right? And then actually heel work, which is closer proximity and both, like I said, positioning and focus. Heel. Heel. Good. Heel. Yes. Good. Good boy. Oh, you got it. Okay. And we have some people here crossing, so we're going to wait for them. This is good practice for them by the door, especially with stores that are going to be busier. I have a lot of people coming in and out. You don't always have to walk around to get the social interactions, right? If there's enough people in close proximity to him that are just going by and he sees them, and we can practice that way as well. The main thing is for him to see somebody and then refocus onto us if we need to. Very good. Good boy. Good stay. Very good. And that's what we're looking for. We want him to be able to see somebody but not interact unless we allow him to. Hi, how you doing? Good boy. Right? It's not that we don't want him to interact. We just want him to interact on command. We don't want him to impulsively interact. Good boy. Can you use leash pressure? Good boy. There you go. Good boy. Very good. And this is also why I'm giving him treats and rewarding him every time he just looks at somebody and comes back and checks in on me on his own, especially when it's unprompted like that. It's going to be really good behaviors for him to learn. Good boy. Oh, drop some. Drop some. Yeah, it's good, Paul. You drop some. Boy. Try to take as much advantage of the nice weather days as possible. There's going to be some rain coming up and then some nice days again. We're going to be outside as much as possible, but then on rainy days, we can always practice indoors too, in stores that are pet friendly, like the department, like the home improvement stores and pet stores. Some pet stores are okay with it. Some are not, just because most of them have their own training programs. So it just really depends on your relationship with the pet store and also what their view is or their stand on that point in the matter. This one here doesn't mind me doing light training with the pups and socializing and walking them around, just because I'm always buying treats from there, right? Hi. You want to say hi?
Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy, this is Kobi.
You're so
Good boy. He's like, and back to smells. What kind of pup do you have?
I have 3 shepherds.
Oh, nice. German, Shiloh?
Germans.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Want a German Shepherd one day.
They are absolutely amazing. But training is socializing, I will say, is
the important part.
the most important thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because you become, like, my oldest one, who's 4.
Huh?
I don't think you.
Thanks. You too. So here we got a distraction from the Great Dane there that's going on, and he's pulling towards it, right? So what we're gonna do is use his name. As I was distracted in conversation there. But that's another good reason to work in front or near pet stores, because then you'll also have right here, checking out the other pup again, an opportunity to pull him away from another distraction. Good boy. Yes, thank you. So the main thing is when he's pulling, he didn't get to make any more progress going forward, right? And I was going to call his name and his attention if we needed to here, and gets distracted with seeing the other pup. Kobe. Good, come. So he doesn't get a treat that time because he didn't respond to his name, right? We added additional leash pressure instead of requesting again. So what I'm going to do is let him reset a little bit and get distracted again, and then we'll try again. Right? I want him to respond on the first, sometimes maybe even the second try, right? But with as few tries as possible, so I don't want to just keep giving him an opportunity to ignore me if he does it the first time. We want to do something that adds impact, so it's harder for him to ignore the second time, like the leash pressure, for example. Right? It's really easy to ignore just a plain verbal command or a sound. It's a lot harder when there's a physical aspect to it, like the pulling. Good boy, good potty. Good heel. Good boy, good heel. Good boy. Yes. Good boy, good heel. Ready? Good boy, good job. Boy. And just changing up what we do as well, especially while you're out, can help with keeping him from getting bored and checking out. And also, if it's not working well and you're getting frustrated, trying to switch to a different activity can help too. Down. Boy. Gentle. Good. Want him to get distracted by the other pup again. I think they might be too far away now, though. Good boy. This way. So here, also don't want him getting into anything. It's pretty gross in there, so we'll go out this way. There's some kibble on the ground. A lot of people that have not picked up after their pups. So we want to try to avoid that. Same with this area in general, just because especially with pet stores that have hospitals in them. Usually, if they are sick or anything, they'll bring them out right closest to the store to relieve themselves. And so that's also another reason why it'd be a good idea to stay away or move further down or find another area to potty to. So here, now that he's pulling in focus again, Kobe, come. Good boy, sit. Good, listen. Okay, good. Hi, how you doing? Oh, poor girl. Guy, poor guy.
Oh, he's fine.
Hi. Good job. Very good. So you did a good job maintaining his composure there and not just running off. Go ahead and reward that. All right. And because the weather is so nice, we're just gonna hang out for a bit, walk around back and forth. We got now a kid with another puppy coming around. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with him on that. And then I'm gonna stop the recording just so that way we can upload this today for them. It's not too long, but yeah, it did really well. We'll probably be out here for maybe another half hour or so. Like I said, the weather is pretty nice and it'll give us an opportunity to hopefully run into some more pups and people. Boy. So just gonna walk him around a little bit. Cute puppy. Oh. You can't say hi to that one, Kobe. Good boy. Good listen. Good job. Come on. Come on, big guy. Let's go. Just using the leash as a boundary here so he can't wrap himself up the wrong way. Good boy. There you go. No, he's showing a lot of really good discipline today, both with the regular distractions on the ground, the environment, a few times redirecting back from people. Oh, let's move away from this area again. And then also a few times he's licking the ground, so we want to avoid that too. All right, let's just go this way, bud. Come here. There you go. Good boy. Let's get away from there. But yeah, he's been doing a really good job of redirecting his focus, even when there's pups, people, and the environment. Definitely had to use some good leash practices as well, and got a little bit practice with his patience and down, right? When waiting for treats, right? Another thing that we can do to help practice the down part down, right, is to just kind of stay in this zone that he finds really hard because he has to control himself and his impulses somehow down. Somehow my bag got closed, so wasn't trying to extend it this long, but that's okay. Because he's failed a couple times, we're gonna go ahead, down, and practice here. So he sees the bag with chicken in it, and if he jumps up or thinks about jumping up, I'm gonna give him the down command. And if we need to use leash pressure, we can, but I want him to actually stop himself and his momentum going forward. Come, down, come, down, down. Good boy. Wait. Oh yeah, you give him paw? You wanna give paw? Good boy. That's much better than jumping, right? So if he wants to ask for something, give paw? Yes, good job, right? Having him do that as opposed to jumping on somebody to get their attention. Eventually, we want him to give paw maybe a little bit closer. Go ahead and practice that here. And then with his potty behavior, we transfer him giving paw to kind of knocking on the bell or knocking on the gate or knocking on us. Give paw? Give paw? Yes, there you go. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. And that'll be much better behavior than the jumping, but it's a way that he can learn to get what he wants by signaling. And that's all he's trying to do with the jumping, is trying to signal for our attention to give him his treats, right? So we just want to not only discourage the jumping, but then give him something else to do instead to replace the bad habit with a much better one. Boy, let's stay away from this area, bud. We might walk all the way around, huh? You're all tangled up. Kobe. Oh, good listen. All right, now we'll pause the video. We're almost out of treats anyways, but try to stretch out this last bit. Go for a little bit lower. Go for a little bit longer. Good boy. Good boy.